But the Tigro is difficult
to execute just because of Juicin. You don't want to pick like
That's true.
two different tanks in the front lines just because Juicin will have a much easier time as well. You need someone who can check the bush. I think Brock would be a good counterplay for the Juicin. That works in MPLSG and other regions as well. Use the Brock to counterplay the Juicin.
Wait, what?
But it will be the Franco.
Oh.
It's to lock down the Claude. I think that's their main, like, sort of like their MO right here.
I see. Interesting composition we're seeing from Todak this side. Really cool engage heavy tools. Even from SRG counter engage. It feels like SRG's comp seems very, very standard. But Churros, break it down for me for both sides. SRG and as well as Todak, which do you prefer and what are we expecting to see in the game?
Well, statistics-wise, I think Juicin does have a pretty high win rate so far. Very easy to execute trap the alpha as well, so you got the true damage coming in. Easier to layer in your ultimates as well. You got Avatar of Guardian into the Sandstorm, into the Spirit of Alpha, and then Juicin just throws everyone else off with the Pepper Spray, and then you got Claude coming in from the back. Easier to execute. I think it's SRG's game to win, but then, you know, you never know what to expect when it's Todak, man.
Yep, Todak looking for that game changer, the game breaker, and the tempo breaker here against SRG as we head straight in to Land of Dawn to kick off our qualifying best-of-5 series between these two teams.
What started off as a David versus Goliath story 2 seasons ago and now culminating to the clash of the Titans in this lower bracket finals. Between Todak and Selangor, Red Giants, we got SRG on the blue side, Todak on the red.
I really do actually kind of like what Todak has got for themselves. In the meantime, middle lane, they wanted to go for something really fast. Yinlord did manage to land the hook pretty nicely, actually.
I mean, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, if you are up against a Jushin, this is what happens, you know?
Yeah, and hopefully, honestly, I'm more curious how Yanlord is going to play this, right? Because again, he'd go for lethal ignition rather than what we've been seeing traditionally, which is the impure rage.
Oh, he does want to go.
Well, I mean, it's first blood.
We didn't really quite see the little ignition really come into play, but at least we know that he will want to be extra bursty. That might be enough for Stormy.
Huh, did they not want to go for that dive? That seemed like a very viable dive angle there.
Yeah, I think teams are still trying to get used to how fast you actually move, right? We've seen so many of these early mid lane games. Shibi does that a lot as well. Yums is going to get caught. Drops the Revitalize, will survive. Like a 4 from Stormy, he wants to catch Zayed, brings him back. He's on cooldown, taunted it up. The trade back. Yums finds the kill. The rest of Todak arrives, trying to help out Momo with his own Revitalize. Drops the Glorious Pathway. Spirit of Alpha, not enough. Time standpoint, finds the kill. Grabs to the back. Concussive Blast. Sends a Sandstorm. Fights two of his own. Stormy as a support system. Time standpoint, still the ready Sandstorm. Comes in, but could not get the kill. SRG comes out on top.
Oh my goodness, both of these teams are playing
It down. So honestly, it's either Selangor gets caught a surprise or they can literally see the push coming in.
Now they do have access to the Bloody Hunt for Yanlord, so there's an extra 2 of control. The hook does not land. A good taunt to slow down Momo as Zai shows up. Cram dodges it, and now they bring Yanlord back. The fight breaks out. Cram picks up the kill. Another stolen raging Sandstorm. Yums will be caught in the crossfire. Sakai goes down. Good placer start from Zayed. Todak brings Chiku in. 3 for the Swordfishes.
They were stacking up all these crowd controls onto Yanlord to ensure that he has got absolutely no way of just locking down the Bloody Hunt onto literally anyone. You can see that he got no way to play around all of these stacking skills at all. But I do love to see the Sky Piercer onto him as well. But one thing for sure is that how are they going to revert this?
Stolen Spirit of Alpha, counter engage from Sakai, flicker from Yanlord. Here comes the AOD to the back. Dime Standpoint isolated. Yanlord will be taken out. Snipe from the Renner. Stormy goes down. Zayed chips in. Chico guys in the fight. Yums on top of him as the Glorious Pathway comes right through. Zayed finds the assassination on the innocent. And now Todak, they got the Giants boxed in. Sakai supposed to run away. Turns it around. Doesn't have the help bar. And Crab will try his darnest. He finds Chico guys. But Todak has just wiped them out.
This is not for the picking. One good thing for the side of Todak at least is the fact that all 3 of them did use their flicker. So at least a flicker Bloody Hunt is not exactly something that Selangor Giants would be expecting. But at least a 2.0.
There's a Sandstorm. It's big crowd control. SRG refusing to yield, but a stolen AOG from Zayed. Stepwise the response. Innocent shows up. Here comes the blazing duet. BMI for Zayed. Takes him out. Good control. Sky Piercer execution. And the Prince finds a triple kill.
Big out games. That's what we want to see from side of SRG, man.
Both teams have their prize on the line and ego on their sleeves, right? It's all about the brawl. All about a show of strength. Here comes Yanlord flicker. Bloody Hunt. That's the Winter Truncheon, but Innocent, uncontested. Chico guys picked up in the back line. They get rid of Stormy, but the fly basically sliced in half. Zayed gets out, but what about the rest of his team? Cram is on him. Time Senpoi has the Jushin out, can still use it to get away. Innocent forced it out. Cram thinks for a chase. Here comes the flicker raging sandstorm. Momo is the target. They want to go underneath the turret, but Momo will stay alive.
Woo! T2 saves lives. This is the first time I'm seeing a T2 actually not being used for sure.
The fight is just split up at this point in time, right? AOGs after AOGs, to the point that SRG as well as Todak, they gotta have to work with their own system.
An attempted steal on the Lord. Sakai secures it. The Prince does his job well under pressure. They will lose out Zayed and Momo. The target has been acquired. Target has been found. Chico guys praise it down. Cram falls. But SRG walks away with the lead.
That's a 2-for-1 in favor of SRG on top of having the first Lord of this game. We haven't seen the gold lead actually break into the 2000s. Now, for the first time, SRG finds 1,000 gold that could easily... And the same can be said about Todak, right? As much as Chico guys wants to finish off whatever... I mean, it could be like... Oh, hold on.
Wow, they actually won Innocent. Lovely bloody hunt flicker into the Winter Crown. Todak needed that target. Finding more though. Dime Senpoi comes in AOG. That one's not going to connect, so SRG loses 2.
Respectively decisive take from the side of Todak. And now that they have got the numbers advantage, at least they will be able to take the... Well, the fact that he will be able to just AOG in and just land the glowing one to everyone, right? I think that is pretty nice, especially if Yums just decided to, yeah, everyone huddle together, here's a free revitalize, get everyone back into tip-top condition.
Well, what a dangerous dance that SRG is attempting. But it seems like they want to finish this tangle. No thoughts of stopping. There's a taunt into a hook. Suppression comes through. Cram loses immortality. AOG splits the backline. Killing spree for Stormy. Yums wants to get away. Revitalize keeps him alive. But here comes Dime Senpoi from the back. Yums loses his own immortality. Yellow forced away. Innocent comes in. Wisdom Nature on the Chico guys. They both trade utilities. And now Zayed wants to go for the chase. Yums cannot reach him for the taunt. But Chico guys compromise. Surf guys from the back takes him out. Innocent against Dime Senpoi. Beastly 1v1. Zayed got nowhere to go. SRG coming back with 4.
It was way too common for the side of Todak. They know they are in way too deep. And even though it was literally a Zion Senpai versus Innocent game, Zion people as much as possible, especially since if Chico guys can't really do anything much, at least Zion will be able to deal with the front-to-back approach with what they want.
Oh, that's a hook on Yellow. They want to go in. Winter Crown negates most of the crowd control. SRG fighting in the base of Todak, not really the best place to fight in, but still take care of Chico guys. And an inhibitor. The hook from Yellow for the second one doesn't land. Yo, take him down. Surf guys re-engages. SRG wants the first blow, and they will get it.
Decisive.
Oh my goodness, what a punch to the throat here. 14 minutes until this game absolutely imploded on itself in S
position. So SRG's final goal laner, mobility is definitely one thing that we want to look out for. Natan is out, Claude is the only one in. I don't think that Melissa is even an option per se.
Yeah,
it's all about repositioning for Todak, I think. Like, they have so many heroes with mobility.
They still want Harith?
Yeah.
Wow.
It just combos well with the Eve. I think that's what they want to go for. Sort of like fight in that zone. But for Todak's side, yeah, I agree with you. It's all run it down. It's all let's reposition where you position your RWM. Because I'm going to be coming at you from all directions. That's what they're saying.
That's kind of my problem, right? You laid out the Zaman Force and everyone's running it down and you need to stay within the Zaman Force. The AOG is coming in and in the meantime you are just expecting the forward just constantly slamming on you.
I don't know. I'm a little 50-50 on this, but Churros, break down the compositions for both sides. What should we expect from early, mid to late?
Honestly though, I think early game, definitely SRG is going to have a better time just because they have the Thanos. It clears lane relatively easy, able to just go into that jungle, but then in the late game, it's Todak's game to win, man.
All right, with that in mind, we've got the summary of how this game is going to go. Where are the tempo breakers going to be found? Is this going to be another SRG victory, or will Todak equalize the score in this best of 5 as we head into the Land of Dawn?
First strike has been attained by Selangor Red Giants. They will find themselves on the red side for this game. Todak on the blue side. He's got to see if SRG can ride on that wave that they have built for themselves.
All right, let's jump right into this. Todak going to be on the blue side this time against SRG on the red side here. Now, Abstract, do you agree with Churros on this one? Because I feel like as much as both of these compositions will roughly want to scale, I do feel bad for Crab.
Before is still basically a full minion wave away.
SRG really seems to really prioritize the Quarter Inferno for very good reasons, right? In the early stages of the game, that is what you want for thick HP.
RWM from Stormy really wants to take out Yanlord. Revitalize keeps him alive. Here comes Momo. Yums gets slammed on. First blood for Momo. Zyme standpoint now unleashes the stolen RWM. It's going to be Todak finding the first kill.
Oh, that's a little unfortunate. What an unfortunate way to die. He had Flicker available. Just, again, really believe that the guiding winds would have been enough. Level 5 for both junglers, but even a kill on the bottom side.
It's going to be a trade for sure, right, Zayed?
Not
Maybe
enough.
not. Oh! Innocent survives death.
Honestly, now, since we were talking about the cram for a bit, you know, when it comes down to Thamus, I'm not particularly a very big fan of the Thamus in this game, right? When it comes down to the 1v1 laning, sure, you kind of win a little bit, but you don't exactly beat Momo, especially once Momo is level 4. All the untargetable moments, you literally have got 0% to hit in order to make full use of your Quarter Inferno. And if picking up the Vengeance as well, you don't really have a claw on the opposite side.
Wow, so flicker in for Momo. Still, Cram take the turtle. They jump on the Stormy. Stormy gets away with the Cyclone Eye. Cram now. He's a beast. Hell unleashed. Hume takes out Yanlord. SRG thinking of one more. They can't find it, but it's good enough.
So you were saying...
Scythe itself, that is something that I don't expect too much just yet.
Oh, the president is in danger. The presidential model vehicle is just not enough. That's a second kill on the Chiku, guys.
What do you even do there? You know that the dive is going to happen. You
Yep.
can't until he's got a Holy Crystal in the bag.
When we introduce the two teams, we talk about the Romans being the ones that need to step up, right? They have had ups and downs, but Yums is on the up for sure. Yanlord getting caught. Yums now circling Eagle, protecting the backline. Chigu, guys, again goes down. Momo tries his best, but it's just not able to withstand the sheer force of SRG. Double kill for Sakai, 3 for SRG.
Man, you can see that Zayed, he's going in, he goes out, and as soon as he thinks about going back,
Lead and trying to break that tempo. Wow, it's asking too much.
AOG comes in from Yanlord, that's the pickup. Stormy goes down, Yums with the flicker. Momo catches up, circling Ego, buys some distance. Guiding win, Yums disengage. SRG cutting their losses.
Yums very, very lucky to be alive here, although not so lucky as Stormy. I think that right now
They can deal with this first lord as Zayed cuts down the bot wave and ensure that SRG will only have 1 point of entry. But man, look at that damage. That inhibitor is not going to stand.
it's not. Look at this push and pull.
Stolen out of WM as well, but Zion Senpai is forced to retreat. Yanlord finds Stormy in the back, but Sakai is sticking out of him like the glue. Again, Cram with the Vengeance and the ultimate is just staying alive, and Yanlord once more abandoned.
This is probably one of the...
But you can see the raw confidence from Sakai's on an alpha past level 12. His ult is on a really short cooldown timer, so he doesn't mind just throwing it out just for fun, knowing that Yums has the guiding wind.
The fact that Cram is just standing in front of everyone, right? Menacingly, RWM, Momo flickers in, only finds Sakai. Yanlord to the back, cannot find anyone, but Stormy will be stepped on by Zayed. Electrifying Beast takes him out, but Momo sacrificed, and now double kill for Zayed. That's the fight for Todak.
They've broken them in half. The backline is dead with no damage dealers. Selangor Red Giants are forced to respect Todak as they still have for one member more over the ones that are currently alive. But even so, I feel like Todak, they don't want to take this Lord. Right now, they got to clear their waves and more importantly, supercharge Chiku guys to replicate this performance again and again.
It's on the map right now, so SRG have the man advantage. Yanlord sees this happening. Zai on the end. Yums will see him right now. SRG steps on the gas. It's all about the Lord. AOG cancel on one side. Yanlord shows up and now commits for the dive out of the end use. Yanlord falls. I'm Senpoi will not survive. Momo to the backline. Gets Yums. Chico finally rising on a Ducati. But again, SRG are the true machines.
Man, I don't know. Todak's ideas and concepts there were not good. They engaged, they wanted to find that flank angle, but they waited so long to find an exposed hole. And at least for Selangor Red Giants, like Churro said, they were able to find that reposition time and again.
And not to forget about the fact that there were absolutely no neutral camps for Zaya to even bounce on. The moment that he finished all 5 of his dashes, he didn't have any HP to kind of work around with anymore. And from that point onwards, you didn't even pop your electrifying beast, and you got to run away and unable to play the game.
Yeah, and now he's going to try and go for the recall as the Lord has pushed in, and the last inhibitor should fall.
SRG looking for the coup de grace in this game, number 2. M6 tickets on the line. They want to be in the match point spot. Chiku guys running around the corner, clip on the edge again. Innocent just taps him. You ain't getting luxury this time. Todak needs to fight back without Chiku guys, and they're mounting up a dang good fight. But Sakai is too strong. Cram is too strong. Muhammad Estan and Ikram brings them to match point.
unkillable machine from the side of Sakai's.
God, what a play. What a game coming out from SRG's side. It feels like they got underneath Todak's skin, and I think now Todak at the minimum steal the glorious pathway, and then you just full send it into the opposing side.
I think both Matilda as well as Khalid are both pretty good picks, but
You've seen this yesterday too.
Okay.
Okay, for the high loss, Hilda.
I mean, Momo wants to go for lane dominance. He doesn't mind if it's high loss or if it is Hilda. It's most likely going to be Hilda in the EXP because she is able to affect one side of the map rather than having to play in the first 2 minutes where you take more damage in the enemy jungle. With that being said though, Churros, give me your rundown. What is the rundown of the compositions?
Putting me in a spot because this is really a 50-50 draft. It really reminds me of the Filipino kind of meta that they really use, but I know the aggression coming out from both these teams, and it's the Malaysian flavor coming to play. So expect a lot of fights coming in from Todak. Give a lot of distance for Chiku guys to try to get that backdoor opportunity, and I want to see how he utilizes that mouse hub to do that.
Personally for me, I feel like right now both drafts are screaming win lane, win game, as it's currently match point for the Selangor Red Giants. They might just be able to book a free ticket to M6 here on this game itself. Good luck to both of our teams, and we're hoping that Todak puts up the fight we're waiting for.
This could be terminus for Todak, a dynasty at stake. SRG on blue side, Todak on red. If you're ready to write a somber ending to this tale, better hold your breath. Todak needs to bring it back.
The 5 appearances in the International Series is now at stake.
Ain't good news, no vengeance, turtle up.
Oh man. Okay, so we were talking about the Hilda as well.
Whoa.
Yenlord.
Yenlord in the midst of things, revitalized use, keeping the team of Sakai's or team of SRG alive. They drop down the big bad mini lord. First blood, SRG. It's just Todak late to respond. I am surprised they wanted to go for that because now they're gonna lose Momo.
Why?
Great drive-through though from the side of Sakai, I gotta have to say, but Todak kind of gave that free kill from the side of Momo.
That's where Momo is. We talk about him being the pillar, and right now it seems like this pillar is about to fall again, split in half. Claimed by Sakai. Zayat shows up. Spear of Destruction misses, so no opportunity. He will try, but Stormy survives through it. Zayat now will have to retreat.
Yep, and there's no need to chase. Cram needs to ensure that the damage put on Momo is permanent. They're going to shove that wave up as soon as possible, and more importantly, if he's able, I mean, if anybody wants to kind of free farm the gold plating, they could, but now Innocent has to survive this dive.
To be taunted up, Blazing Duet, tries to clear the way. BMI dodge on the Eternal Guard. I mean, what was Todak expecting with that gank? It's a good attempt, I suppose.
Honestly, looking at how Todak has been trying to go on it aggressive against SRG, while SRG is doing the aggressive nicely. Oh, hold on a second. Yenlord.
You get a purple buff at least, lads. I got it, but Yenlord again sacrificed. Just not having fun. How do you play the game?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the flag of Todak on the top of this castle is
Essentially witnessing Todak going up against the strongest version of SRG. Oh, Chico guys. But you're going. Yellow will come to save him. Still gets hit by Quell the Evo. The time will only delay his death. Innocent claims it, but he wants more than just one. Yellow once more. He wants to save the president, but Secret Service goes down as well.
They're going to have to play the rest of the map here. As much as Todak needs to sacrifice members, they need to get presence. Top side tier 1 is going to be the first to fall as Zion Senpai clears out that mid wave. And at this game's where he couldn't get much done. Oh.
There's vengeance out. Innocent, he's just waiting for it. So many spells out. It was all a bait, and they still lost Momo. Because Sakai wants the killing blow. Yenlord whittled down, just back in. He is dead. Double kill going on for Sakai, and that's the solo kill right there. Cram.
What?
Leave Chiku guys in half, and SRG continues to gus.
Oh my goodness, this is unplayable. This is unplayable.
Oh my god.
10-0.
8 minutes and 40 seconds. Holy defense gone.
Yeah, and Chiku guy's getting solo killed by Cram as well. This is unplayable for Todak. Because right now,
don't only defense.
I mean, Todak is not strong enough to deal with the Lord.
They don't even have a very good wave clear.
It's almost a 10k goal lead, right? To find the cash, that's gonna be Momo. Looking for a potential final blow. The Lord, pretty healthy. SRG cleaning up the remnants of Todak's corpses. Yenlord gets away. Todak holds on just for a bit. Spear of Destruction lands, but there's no angle to take it. Sam Senpai will try. Whittle down the members of SRG, but Sakai just quells the evil again. So sever. SRG disengaged, but again, a close to 10k goal advantage with an inhibitor lead.
Oh, want to close this out, and they want to close it out fast.
I mean, Todak have got no answer to this right now, so this is how they're gonna open things out.
Here it comes. Mid push, inhibitor. Not clear out just yet. Good. I mean, Todak does have some defense, right, with Chiku guys. They're gonna drop everything on Stormy. He will flicker
Stormy.
away. Momo gets on top of him.
Oh!
The spear helps out Momo. Finds the kill. Trades the slide for it, but it's for the greater good. Todak holds on.
Ooh, that's actually worth it.
Wow.
Trading 1 for 1, especially with a composition who's 9k ahead of you. I mean, the second wave is about to start pushing in. Let's see whether it changes.
Can they try again?
Wow.
Winter Crown Blazing Duet is to zone out the members of Todak. They want to turn, but they can't get it, right? The wave once more cleared out. Good attempt on SRG, but Todak and not out just yet.
Okay. Really little is going to be Momo as well as Yan Lord trying to be cost efficient with their builds.
All 4 of the half builds onto the side of Yen Lord.
It's all about the inhibitors, right? Start it step by step. It might be a heartbreak coming in from Todak. The guys finds the engage. Lord from bot side, what is Todak's move? AOG from Yanlord, hits on the 2. Momo ties them together. Momo's already dead. They get rid of Zion. Cram still alive. Innocent goes for the crystal. And SELANGOR Red Giant have fulfilled that dynasty on the ruins of Todak. The hunt is completed. Immortality yet to be severed. They will earn the slot to defend the title and grace the global stage. Welcome to M6.